So, how many times have you told yourself that I'll do it later? I don't feel like doing it, and so many other excuses. But here's the truth: you will never feel like it. And if you wait for that magical moment when motivation kicks in, you might be waiting forever. Motivation is overrated. Action is what creates momentum. Today, we are going to break down how you can stop waiting to feel like it and actually get things done, even when you're not in the mood. So, the tip one is just the myth of motivation. Motivation is a fleeting emotion. It's like that friend who promises you to meet for coffee but cancels at the last minute. It shows up when it wants and disappears just as quickly. Waiting to feel motivated is like standing at a train station where the train might not arrive. Successful people don't wait, they take action despite how they feel. Think about it. Do athletes feel like training every day? Do top students feel like studying when they'd rather binge watch shows? No, because they do it. Because they know discipline beats motivation every single time. And here's how you can do it. So there is this 5-second rule which is about like just start. When you don't feel like doing something, count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just go and do it. It interrupts hesitation and pushes you into action before your brain talks you out of it. For example, if you don't feel like working on your goals, give yourself 5 seconds and just start. If you don't feel like shooting the video, just set up the camera and just start, and you'll end up shooting the whole video like just the way I'm doing right now. The 2-minute rule, which is to trick your brain. If a task feels overwhelming, tell yourself, I just do it for 2 minutes. For example, don't feel like studying, commit to 2 minutes of studying. Don't feel like exercising, stretch for 2 minutes. Chances are, once you start, you will keep going because like momentum kicks in and what felt impossible becomes easier. Now, fourth, now let's do a quick exercise. Close your eyes and visualize two versions of yourself. The first version that keeps waiting to feel like it. Months pass by and not much changes. And there is this second version of you, the version that took small, consistent actions even on days they did not feel like it. So, who do you want to be in 6 months or a year from now? The one who waited for motivation or the one who pushed through discomfort and just did everything and just transformed their life? And here is this accountability trick which is literally so much powerful, and it is just working for me, right now, to stay consistent on doing things that I'm doing. When you tell someone about your goals and make it public, you create external pressure to follow through. Like for example, if you're committing to uploading a YouTube video every week, tell a friend or announce it online like I'm doing it right now. When others know, you feel a sense of accountability to keep that promise to yourself and especially to other person that you've told. So find an accountability partner who checks in on you. It's easier to let yourself down but harder to let someone else down because that's just how our brains work. Action creates motivation. Here's a paradox: you don't need motivation to get started. You need to get started to create motivation. Once you take action, even if it's small, your brain releases a dopamine, the feel good hormone. That dopamine fuels more action. For example, ever noticed how hard it is to write? But once you begin, you don't want to stop. Action fuels motivation, not the other way around. So build discipline and not motivation. Motivation is temporary, but discipline, it is permanent. Discipline means showing up whether you feel like it or not. And here is this tip: set a schedule, treat your goals like an appointment that you can't miss. Discipline makes you unstoppable. The more consistent you are, the less you rely on fleeting motivation. And here is how you can beat procrastination. Here is a fun way to gamify beating procrastination. Create a feel like it later jar. And how it works: every time You push through the I don't feel like it moment and take action. Write it down and put it in the jar. And at the end of the month, open the jar and see how many times you won over that lazy voice in your head. It's a visual reminder that you're stronger than your excuses that you make every single day. And here is a challenge. Push through the I don't feel like it feeling. Commit to 5 days of doing that one thing you've been putting off. For example, want to start journaling? Just do it for 5 days. Need to start studying? Just begin today, because what are you doing now? Just start studying. After 5 days, you'll realize that you don't need to feel like it. You just need to start. Just start and it happens and it will go so much further. But we are not stopping here. In my next video, I'll dive deeper into how to stay consistent even when your life gets busy and your motivation hits rock bottom. And I'll also share advanced strategies to maintain discipline and real life success stories from people who beat the I don't feel like it mindset, because I'm trying to do it more. And yeah, this is it. And to wrap this up, you'll never feel like it, but that's okay. The secret is to start before when you are ready. Before you are ready. So remember, motivation is overrated and action creates momentum. Discipline builds consistency. So what's one thing you've been putting off? Drop it in the comments and let me know. And what are you going to stop waiting to feel like doing and just start? I can't wait to read yours. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one, and do not forget to subscribe. Bye bye.